Well, that's a bit encouraging. It looks like the ingest server came up pretty clean. That'll be the first time in a while. Hi everybody, it's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to Adventures After Dark. I'm your host. I'm Big Ed Mustafa, and I am excited to be here. Tonight, I'm going to be playing my Wednesday night character, Dardanissa. She's a burglar. She's human. She is in the Three Pharaoh Crafting Hall. And I had to do some cleaning up after we did some questing Wednesday night. We kind of took the group out to the Lone Lands and just started working on Slayer deeds and working some landscape quests, and I just kind of realized she was a hot mess. I had too many quests I hadn't finished up. I had my skill bar wasn't particularly organized well, and so I hopped on her again Thursday for a while and did a little bit more work. And I thought, well, maybe we'll play her Friday too. If anybody from Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves wanders by, they want to do some questing with me, I would be up for that. Otherwise, I can go it alone and get some work done. The first task at hand, snuggling up to my precious. It's crisp, it's delicious, it's refreshing, and Lord knows I need the caffeine. Oh, here we go. Also, it'd help if I was monitoring the correct chat. There we go. Oh, and I have Discord up, and I don't think I'm in my own Discord yet. I can take care of that, too. Streaming is hard. There's a lot to remember. Okay, so if anybody wants to wander by and say hello, they sure can. There we go. So I just got done crafting some stuff apparently. Bacchus checking in. Hello Bacchus, I am good. You were missed on Wednesday, but we decided to go ahead and have fun without you. Bacchus' stupid work job has him tied up on Wednesdays when we're normally playing, which is his Thursday morning. That's okay, Bacchus. You've got a lot of flight simulator gear to pay for. You can't be affording to miss work. So I think the first thing I'm going to do this night is just head out to Kellendon, and I'm just going to start doing Explorer deeds in Arid Luin. Ski checking in. Hi, Ski. How did it get to be 9 p.m. already, right? I might be starting a little early. That's okay. Like I said, I was just excited to play. It's been a good week for video gaming. We had a lot of fun playing Warships on Sunday. I think it went pretty well. I finished my second Battle Pass for Apex for Season 17. That would be on the REM account, and that's all maxed out and done. So now when I play that game, I just play for fun, which, if you know how I play Apex Legends, means I don't play very much. Agarther checking in. Hello, Agarther. I am on Gladden tonight, and I am on Dardanissa. And as previously mentioned, if you guys want to join me, I'd love the company. I'm kind of cleaning and catching up tonight. I realized maybe I hadn't been giving Dardanissa enough attention. So I wanted to come out to Arid Luin, hit all the Explorer points, try to get some deeds done. And I think everybody else has already done some of this stuff. Really, the only time I've played her has been on Wednesdays. And it seems like everybody else is ahead of me on deeds and on other stuff, so. Logging in on low-level tunes will join you for deeds. Fantastic. Ski says, I can sometimes watch, but I get severe motion sickness, so I can't watch too much. Can't watch Apex, can't watch Shooty Boats, can't watch Lotro. Maybe you can't watch anything. There we go. And is there a quest deed for Arid Lewin?
Might you spare a moment of your time? Mind my words, traveller.
Mind my words, traveller.
Somebody else is out here hunting their wolves. I'll try to be good and leave a few wolves for them. The text came up looking weird. Oh, warships makes you nauseous. I can see that. There's a lot of swinging around of the periscopes. And war steeds make you nauseous.
Hello.
Hi, Antler. What's going on, bud?
Nothing much. Hello, Bakken. To answer your question, Ed, the three quest deeds of Erluin are Ally of Erluin, Defender of Erluin, and Hero of Erluin.
Fair enough. I guess I'm questing, too. It's a lot of wolves to kill.
Uh, 60 in total, I believe.
I think it's 90. It's 30 for the standard and then 60 for the advanced. It's a lot of wolves.
Yeah, it's 30 and 60.
Also, if you attack the general, everything in the tent aggroes. Use Bacchus, you might want to write that down.
I'll quite remember that.
Okay. That's alright, I'm still kind of floored about Freelancer telling me that TSMC wasn't making Ryzens.
Really?
He thought it was still the other guys. The folks who were making the FX chips back in the day, their old fab that they sold.
Huh.
They might be making the IO substrates, but they're definitely not making the chiplets. Why am I blanking on their name now? Because I'm tired and under-caffeinated.
I picked up some quests in Calandon that I can probably share.
Excellent.
That's good.
Sharing is caring, Egarther.
Something tells me I've got the landscape difficulty turned up. because that guy did not want to die.
And they left a puddle, which they don't normally do.
Yeah.
Where are you guys?
Wolves north of. Let me invite you. Sorry, you're on which character?
I'm on Silcliff. CYLCLIF.
Yeah. Why am I not finding it? C Y L. Ah, got you.
What do you need?
Antley, you joining us?
I'm actually gonna do some missions so I can
Might you spare
get
a
level
moment of your
boosted.
time?
So no, in other words.
Sorry,
What do you
I
need?
want to
That's
get caught up
okay.
on my levels. So
I think you're actually a bit ahead.
I'm at level 21.
Okay, we're all here. Are we sharing any more quests?
Yeah, I got the one from you, Egg.
Should be a continuation from Ethel here.
Oh, and I just picked up the chain one, collared.
Yeah, that's from the item that drops.
Yeah.
Oh, Global Foundries, that's who it was. For some reason it was bugging me. I couldn't come up with the name off the top of my head. Ponton Finberry checking in. Hello, Ponton.
Bunton. Excuse me.
Yeah, make sure to click on that iron collar, otherwise you'll get like a million of them.
1,000 iron collars. Yeah, good call.
And
Yeah, I
you
already
had it
have
in
about
right here
100
as
of
well.
them.
What do you need? Will you lend me your ear?
Are you guys hunting wolves?
Will be shortly.
Well, we need to do wolves and pick up lumber, and if you see a satchel, pick it up. Oh wait, I don't have the epic.
Likewise, but I must add, yeah, may not bother with it at this point.
Oh no, I have it. I just didn't share it. Sorry.
Can you share the epic?
I think so, as long as it doesn't have any prereqs.
Well,
Let me see if I
gather
can.
up.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Prologue
think
at
it
the
was-
behest of
Oh, there you
Cardaver. Or Cardivore.
Talk to Carnivore. That's this guy over here, I think. Isn't he back at the?
Oh, it's making you talk to him? No, he's back at Kilondum.
Ah, okay, never mind that. I'm in combat with something. There you go.
Can't we find the pack first? Is it over here?
It spawns, all
Yeah.
over the place.
Unfortunately, we all have to click on it separately.
Well, kill a few dozen wolves while you're looking for it.
Roger that.
I have no idea.
It's the vector, Victor.
And
Movies that couldn't be made in this day and age. It's going good, Ponton. How's your Friday going so far, bud? Any big plans for the weekend? Are you enjoying some crisp autumn-like weather where you're at? I don't know if that's sarcasm or sardonicness. I know about the state where Ponton lives, and I guarantee it is not crisp and autumn-like. So far, all good here. Not much. Might go to the theaters this weekend if you can. Well, that's not a bad way to cool off. Another thing that's good to do this time of year is spend a really, really, really long time in the freezer aisle trying to pick out which banquet dinner you want to purchase.
I'm more of a Stouffer's man myself.
You know, I just cooked a Stouffer's lasagna a week or two ago, and if I'm going to get one, I always get the giant-sized party one that feeds 12 or 16 people, because, you know, if you're going to heat up the oven, do it for a decent amount of food, right? And Mrs. M was like, ugh, and my sister was like, ugh, you like those things? What the hell's wrong with Stouffer's lasagna?
I think I tried a Stouffer's pizza bread or something at one time ago.
Yeah, the French bread pizzas aren't too bad.
Normally, if I do frozen pizza, it's Red Baron or Tombstone.
I usually do the Totino's party pizza.
Stouffer's had a garlic parmesan macaroni and cheese that was pretty damn good, and then they discontinued it.
Lishikali agrees. I know, right? They're so good. Ski says we have storms on and off and lightning, so of course I go out on the balcony and set up a nice metal tripod. None of my friends are remotely surprised. Yeah, we had a really big crack of thunder earlier, and I don't think it's raining. It's weird. It's like it blew past us.
Oh, it rained here in Elkhorn.
Did it?
Yep, and I guess I don't know if they paused the Bet Maha Festival.
Look at
we had some thunderstorms roll through here. What was it, day before last, and we lost power for 3 hours.
Stouffer's lasagna and stuffed peppers.
How hot was it?
It was in the 80s before it rolled through.
Stuffed peppers and stuffed cabbage rolls always sound good, Ski. Oh, Lishikali says, I work part-time at my local grocery store, so I know they are worth it. Well, what convinced me was the one time I made lasagna, and I spent $10 just on the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
The recipe I had called for 16 ounces of ricotta, 16 ounces of mozzarella, and 16 ounces of cottage cheese. And it was like $3, or $4 for the mozzarella, maybe.
I used to work at No Frills over on 204th and Pacific, and then that was like maybe 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually right when they opened.
There's Freelancer. How's it going?
Evening, friend.
How's everyone doing on their wolf slayers?
Haven't
Well,
finished
slowly
this.
but surely. Oh, you haven't even gotten to advanced yet, Bacchus?
Nope. Don't
All
believe
right.
so. 20. Oh, no, I have 23 to 60.
Freelancer, we are on Gladden. I am playing a little bit of catch up with Dardanissa tonight. I just mentioned that I got back on Thursday, cleaned out some of her quest overflow, cleaned up her bags, straightened out her skill bars a little bit, and just wanted to catch up on deeds and get a little bit of work done.
I came back to what was it, DC Universe Online.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I cannot believe how long I was away from that game.
And was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I enjoyed playing it. It was just a matter of, like, the combat rating is, like, trying to get used to the new combat, all the new stuff that they have recently put out. It was, like, finding out what to do and everything, and I'm struggling to get on whether or not I should start a new character.
That is the challenge with MMOs. If you take a break for a while and then come back, it can be rather overwhelming. Even this one.
I've stepped away from EVE Online and from Fallout 76 for quite a while, and every time I go back and play them, I remember why I stepped away. It's like, oh yeah.
This
That's
is why.
And in all fairness, they're both actually really good games. EVE Online, particularly when it launched, was amazingly original in the MMO space. Fallout 76 was a dumpster fire when it launched, but they really have done a nice job of going back, smoothing things out, adding content, and especially I think you can either get it for nothing or next to nothing when it's on sale. If you can get the game for for $10 or less, Fallout 76 is well worth exploring and spending some time in. It does have its moments.
It's included in Game Pass. If you have that, which is very, very well worth picking up.
Slayer Advanced complete. I am good.
I need another 24, but that's cool. I can come back and wrap up.
Now we can get them. We're out here to get these knocked out together, so... I was going to say, Freelancer, before Antler started talking about DC Universe, that you probably already have your deeds done, but if you want to come out and join us, would love to have you.
And did you hear about the long maintenance that's going to be happening on Tuesday for Lotro?
Nope.
20 hours.
Wow.
What are they doing in
They're taking down basically all of the infrastructure, the websites, the servers, everything, because they're putting in the new store. And
okay.
apparently so many things have dependencies on the store, they have to basically redo
a
everything.
lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they don't break the game for... How long was it? A week? 2 weeks? Yeah, that was a little frustrating.
I know what happened. I think when Star Trek Online had an update, it was bad. Like, a lot of people were upset and everything, and...
Well, Lotra did a server move, as in they shifted the servers from one room to another within the same building. And the game went wheels up for a rather extended period. I forget exactly how long it was. Yeah.
Well, I mentioned those switch closets we rewired at work. When we finally got down to the first and second floors, we did 9 of them in 3 nights, and yeah, our network team forgot to identify a whole lot of VLANs, and we broke all kinds of stuff. We spent the next 2 weeks going back and fixing stuff.
Oh, you needed to know that information?
Yeah, they gave us a
Yeah,
list of
well, that's
VLANs. They are just missing a bunch of them. Well, and then we had people popping up with stuff that's like, hey, this control panel doesn't work. It's like, yeah, that control panel never worked. It's been broken since before the change. So good luck with that.
Thanks for the free troubleshooting.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, if they would have asked us, we would have troubleshot it anyway. That's our job. But it's just, oh, you guys broke this. It's like, no, this wasn't on us, but thanks. We broke plenty of other stuff, and we're happy to cop to it. That's always been my philosophy. You screw something up, boy, you let everybody know right away, and then that way, if you didn't break something, you have a lot more credibility. It's like, no, he told us the last 5 times he broke something. If he says he didn't break it, it's because he probably didn't break it.
Need 8 more.
I actually need more than that, because I was late to the party.
That's alright, we'll just keep running in circles and killing everything that's gray and wagging its tail.
I'm at 37 of 60.
Well, what we can maybe do is head up to.
Well-
there's another set of ruins up to the
Yeah, I was
west of
about
it.
to say, we could probably move on when I get close.
This is the
There's plenty
fastest
of
spawn
wolves.
point. We may as well, let's just stay here and finish it.
Okay.
We'll be fighting more wolves later, but this is the best concentration with the fastest respawn rate.
I was going to say you have quests for wolves around Gondaman. And there's a couple of places where there's some smaller concentrations there. So when you're close, you could probably run away and go and do those, get to those quests if you haven't done them yet. I
you
usually
joining
get
us? Right?
about 10 or 12 into the advanced portion where you're at now, and then I go ahead and carry on with the quest groups because I know I'm going to run into enough other wolves.
Just dropped you an invite, by the way. That's my little baby character that you probably don't know.
Yeah, Freelancer is right about that. We'll be running across plenty of other wolves as we go. So we don't have to stay here and grind it out, but...
No, I'm not opposed to you grinding them out there. I'm just saying that, yeah, at a certain point, like, a third or a halfway through the advanced, you're
Well,
pretty
I'm
sure
I'm at 48 now, so I
get
think
the
we
rest
could
on
probably
landscape.
Move on.
You're trying
somewhere
to
else.
be max efficient about things. Because there's actually a little bit of disappointment involved in sitting in a place and grinding out a Slayer deed, and then shortly later you get a whole bunch of quests to kill the same things.
The Sickle Queen.
Well, like the Nika-Breakers in Bree, you kill them all in the Midgewater marshes, and then you go to the Southgard ruins, and they're like, "Hey, we want you to kill some more Nika-Breakers." Ah,
Exactly.
Anyway, back to food. Ski had mentioned that her dad liked stuffed peppers. I always want to make stuffed peppers and I never get around to it. That and cabbage rolls. Wouldn't think they'd be that hard to make. They're really good.
No, they're not.
That's like
Other than the rice, we do our own. All our stuffed peppers are completely from homemade stuff.
nice. Garden grown?
Bell pepper plants and onion and tomato, cilantro. Yeah, yellow peppers. So, yeah, stuffed peppers is
You may be of service
other
to me.
than the rice, it's all homegrown.
A shadow is on my spirit.
I don't plan
You
on putting in a
stay
rice
among
caddy anytime
them
soon. So.
like
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
I have to go back up to the elf camp, talk to the elf, find the satchel, and kill some veil flies now. Well, it's good for me. It builds character. In this case, literally.
Wow.
Well, I shared the quest, but apparently the quest was to talk to Carnivore.
Yeah.
He's down here.
Adoranel checking in. Hello, Adoranel.
Hey, Darna.
Forbin Kid checking in also. I also ran across a recipe for something called Southern Fried Cabbage, where basically you cook down some bacon and like kielbasa, and then you take a bunch of cabbage and slice it up thin and fry it in the bacon and sausage grease along with a few other vegetables, and then just plate it up. Sounds pretty good.
It is.
All this food is now making me hungry.
We did pizza again tonight. It's becoming a Friday tradition.
How is Mrs. N?
Good, actually.
Pork chops tonight.
We had one of the most least erotic couple showers in history tonight. I had to help her shower. It was not like in the good old days, but she is clean and fresh and ready for the weekend.
Sounds good.
There's something about being married to me that makes me infinitely less attractive to her.
Oh, apparently this is not uncommon.
So I've heard.
Wouldn't know.
Well met,
Yep, that's something I'm familiar with myself, but then again, I'm not married, so... have not indulged in that particular pastime as yet.
Chicken.
You can tell by the fact that he calls it indulging in a pastime.
Yes.
I gather it's a little bit more involved than that.
Perhaps.
How do I have Shire? Oh, they're all in yonder Shire. Okay.
I recovered a leather satchel.
Shall we meet up at Famgalaire up here on the hill?
I just need to... do I actually have that quest? Let me check. You picked that up from the guys near the stable, huh?
It's Hallowed Ground is the name of the quest.
Yeah, you have to make sure you go up that one little platform across from the stable master and
Yeah.
grab that one.
Okay. Let me turn this down to difficulty normal.
Did you guys see the pictures of the Ethiopian food in Discord?
I did. That did look quite nice.
Mrs. M doesn't know it. She made plans for us to go there Sunday with friends for dinner, and I snuck out there yesterday for lunch too. I get a double dip on the Ethiopian food this week. I'm not even a little sorry about it. No.
I'm gonna check my burglar. He might be more in tune with what you guys are doing.
Yep, just hit me up with a whisper or something when you're on that character, and I shall invite you.
Don't recall what all deeds I've done. It's level 20. I think I was holding him at level 20 for like Great Barrows run and stuff. Huh, he is in yonder shire. Well, let's see what he's got.
I still need my coffee.
Coffee is illegal.
Bree is done. Eredluin
You
is
shut your
done.
filthy
My
mouth.
heart cannot
Lone
say.
Lands is started.
Will you lend me your ear?
Shire is done. In yonder shire. So
Yeah, if people are drinking coffee, they're not drinking Coke Zero, so there's more for me. You go make your coffee.
I shall do so. I just want to catch up to
Greetings, friend.
Egg, and then I will follow on him. And go AFK for a minute.
We ride for egg and for glory.
I was finishing up some work at church. We just installed a new camera system,
Nice.
and
Right.
well,
We'll be back.
the guy that did the primary installation, who is a licensed pro, and did fine. I don't have any real complaints about its work, except they got a little bit of a funky internet setup at church. They've got a modem, and then they've got an Orbi mesh Wi-Fi, and he reconfigured the Orbi mesh to act as a bridge, which made some other things stop behaving as they were. Like, our streaming system wasn't reaching the internet, so I was revising some things on that to make everything behave. And a guy left me a note in the office and said, "There's something for you in the refrigerator." Open up the refrigerator. It's 48-ounce bottle of cold brew coffee. I'm like, oh, that'll last an afternoon.
You know, what's funny is I had a clean ingest server connection when I started, and now all of a sudden I'm dropping frames again. And I'll bet it started right at 9 o'clock Central. So I started the stream early. There must be somebody at Cox Communications here in Omaha who isn't a fan.
Or maybe someone plugs in a vacuum cleaner at that time.
No. Oh, there's wolves up here. I thought there was an altar or something. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Yep.
Stone
Interact
table.
with the stone table.
Kind of weird you mentioning difficulty with the ingest server and then him talking about a vacuum cleaner. I saw a short video of a guy who bought a Chinese-made like version of a Roomba,
Mm-hmm.
and anytime it was running, his network bandwidth disappeared.
Oh, interesting.
It was sending data to China.
Yeah.
What on earth can you be sending off of a stupid, remote-controlled vacuum cleaner?
Well, I think iRobot, or whatever company makes Roomba, at one point were thinking of coming out with a feature where it would map out your entire house and create a 3D model. And then you could buy that, and people were just like horrified. They're like, no you don't. And so they shelved that feature, but I'm wondering if some other people took a cue from that.
Yeah. Too many people don't know enough to be concerned about things like that.
Well, then the weird part is, I mean, how much data could it possibly be sending that it would totally swamp the Wi-Fi?
Are we waiting on anybody, or are we
But he
ready
found
to...
the IP as the source of the activity. Like, why did you configure the IP on the touch carpet? Why did you give it access to a network? What was the point? What were you expecting to, what feature were you hoping to engage by? I mean,
It probably just had DHCP enabled. So just grab one.
No, it'd still need
You
network
gotta
credentials
network
unless he
allow
didn't
something
have.
on it that easily without credentials. You gotta.
Yeah.
When I bought a new range and dishwasher, they were both Wi-Fi capable, and it's like, Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, in our old apartment, I had a neighbor who had their router completely unlocked, and I don't remember. It was either rap or heavy metal. I deposited a bunch of songs onto their computer. Hopefully, they figured out. Oh wait, I didn't download these. Where'd these come from? But it was like, what can I do to send a subtle message to somebody? Yeah.
Ed, are you joining us, or are you headed off to Dweeland?
I was headed to Dweeland. What are you guys doing?
I was going to head into the vineyard and do all those things.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then. Your question was timely because I was just riding past. Yep.
Okay. So I take it, Bacchus, that you are the lead.
That's why you said send him a whisper.
If you were offering me an invite, you want to invite Hexarch, because I don't know the name to send the whisper to. P-E-X-A-R-K.
I think he's still making coffee.
All right then.
Zinger says, how goes it this eve? Hi, Zinger. It's going good. In the old days, you didn't have to share bandwidth with your neighbors.
And back again.
There he is. Freelancer will graciously accept an invite.
Which character is he on?
The tune name is Hexarch. T-E-X-A-R-K.
I got you. Sorry about that.
No, no,
Three-eyed Malon, will you stay a moment?
And hey,
Is the server a little poochy again tonight?
Haven't noticed a problem.
Just seemed like it was really slow to let me pick up some quests.
Well, if other people were picking up quests from the same NPC at the same time, perhaps.
Perhaps. Or it could just be this cheap AMD crap I'm running. Need to rip it out and get a proper Intel processor.
Does everybody have the grape quest, the wine flask quest, and the pamprush quest?
I do believe.
I don't know if I got Pampers yet. Oh yeah, I did.
No, I don't have paintbrush. That's the epic, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you not pick up the Epic?
Because I'm busy with the previous part of it.
Well, now we're angry and disappointed.
That's okay. It gives me an excuse to come back later and play this too,
Fair enough.
to catch up. Why do I not have Leafy Feet yet?
I don't know. Cut it on.
15.
That would be one. I'm
Yeah.
on the My Hunter.
Pot, when I first
yeah.
started streaming tonight, I wasn't dropping frames at all, and then it started dropping frames. It's something with my ISP.
I'm having an issue as well. The first 45 minutes of my stream, nearly 50 minutes of my stream on Thursday was laggy as hell. I was losing upwards of 50% of my frames.
But you were actually streaming.
Yeah, I actually did stream.
You probably just forgot how to stream. That was the problem.
It was doing this the previous time as well.
Okay.
Last weekend. Although I didn't, I could be just misremembering, but it seemed to be like 20 odd minutes that it puffed and spluttered or whatever.
Cool, I defeated Pamperish and I never even saw him.
Well done.
That's how good I am.
Funny how that works, yeah.
Yeah.
You just thought bad thoughts about him, huh?
Yep.
these horrible little things do we need to kill?
A
there we go,
1,000.
there's first tier.
We're shooting for the Goblin Slayer Extreme title. It's a hidden title. If you kill 1,000 goblins in Arid Luin, you get the title. And it's good for 10,000 Lotro points. And if I'm saying it on the official channel, it must be true.
Darnell's saying she was watching a lot of people having issues with lag who normally don't. Yeah, I was streaming. It was Elite Dangerous though on Thursday. It's not. Yeah, it was Lotra on Sunday that was laggy, and Elite on Thursday that was.
I'll tell you what's dangerous is trying to help Mrs. Mustafa shower.
I can imagine so. I mean, there's only so much room in a shower, and you're all wet and slippery, and... What are you laughing at? It's not fun, Antler. It's a serious problem. And people have got, like, elbows and knees and stuff that, you get jabbed with.
Actually, what is funny about it is I think I kept accidentally bumping the shower handle, and
Oh, yeah?
it was going too hot, and she'd be like, yeah, she was like, oh, it's hot, it's too hot, it's too hot. I'm like, must be the neighbors screwing with the water pressure, honey, and then I'd reach back and readjust it. Sorry about that. So she'd have thought for a second it was me doing it. She'd be like, you idiot. She was thinking that anyway.
Hail, friend, and well met.
With love.
Make of honor.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
You may be of service to me.
And comfort. Excuse me.
Always the glass half full, eh, Buck?
No, very rarely in fact, but I am trying. I'm making a conscious effort on Ed's behalf because he's a nice guy.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Yeah, if we tell him that often enough, he may actually stop believing us and behave that way. It's doubtful, but... Oh shit, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah. My plan is... exposed to public view.
Okay, we going back to turning the caskets?
Yep,
I'm
at this
just
point I
following
think we can turn everything in at Calandum and head on up to Dweeland. I'm sort of following the Slayer Saturday sequence here, which I almost know by heart.
I actually find it's more efficient to come in from Thorin's Gate side. If all you're going to do, if you're not going to do the questing deeds, then yeah, it's more efficient to come in from Thorin's Hall. Questing, and if you're going to do exploration and Slayer, rather.
I got stuck all of a sudden. Internet seems fine, but my game connection seems wonky.
I agree with Bacchus. I usually start the dwarf line first.
No, it's like I say, if you're not going to quest, I haven't ever actually bothered doing the dwarf quest, so I don't know how that plays out. But if in terms of hitting exploration and hitting Slayer deeds, start at Thorin's Gate and work your way to the east.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, still frozen in place.
That's a weird one.
You attempting to move?
Yep.
Remember that
Pressing the W
Bragador-
key, and then the S key, and then the W key, and then the S
Oh,
key.
yeah, you're really stuck.
These keys don't do anything for me.
I'll probably get disconnected.
Yeah, that's because you're weird and have remapped them.
Gore says Gladden is having a very bad night. Your horse is sweating crazy glue and now it's stuck.
Not having an issue.
They actually sell debonder that you can spray on cyanoacrylic glues like Super Grill, and it'll instantly unstick you.
Sounds like a useful thing to have sometimes.
Otherwise, you'd be able to tell model airplane guys because they'd all be walking around with pieces of balsa wood stuck to them all the time. Alright, well at this point I think I'm just waiting to get disconnected from the game so I can get reconnected. Sorry for the delay here, everybody.
Gone.
Yep, you've gone offline.
There we go.
I don't have a target for my donuts now. Writing donuts.
My mind went in a direction which is not suitable for Metro Stream. I will not.
Keep it classy.
I will endeavor to keep it classy.
Don't forget to chug that booze that you got from Breathelwyn.
I'm a little behind, so...
Oh, you want to save it until you start doing the in-league stuff. That's one of the wines you want to drink for in-league rep.
That is... actually, it's not. You get Dorwinian white or red, don't you? Oh no, this is the real one. The fake one is something else. Yep, you're correct.
Never let Mrs. Mustafa hear you say that. Two things she can't stand hearing is Ed was right, Ed is funny. She will fight you if you say that.
I'm heading off to Dweeland.
Alright, I'm back in. Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Bring myself to not say those things.
But you have to try really hard, Freelancer, admit it.
No,
No, not so much? Okay, fair enough.
I mean, granted, you are right on occasion.
It could happen.
Yeah,
That is
Art-
never
I don't
wrong.
know.
me and broken clocks about twice a day it happens.
A shadow is on my spirit. Might you spare a moment?
I clearly took a wrong turn somewhere.
There at Lowen, it's kind of hard to get lost.
Well, I'm
You
not
will
a
find a
smart
way.
man. Yeah.
Greetings to you.
Maybe you didn't hear the story about
Sweet-eyed male.
Tuesday morning. We got up at 4:30 to take Mrs. M to dialysis, and apparently I put her shoes on the wrong feet while I was helping her get dressed.
That is impressive.
That wasn't a lack of knowledge, that was just a lack of paying attention. I know which shoe goes on which foot. But when it's not my feet and not my shoe, I don't care quite as much.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah, I was mostly just tired and not paying attention, I guess. Okay, guess everything else is vectoring us to Deland.
First time you visit the grocer in there, sends you to go pick weeds.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Yeah, don't miss that quest, Toron.
Gore, did you ever get a chance to try that solo mission with Loba? I saw Bug was working on it the other day. I never did get a chance to go back through and try to figure it out. Of course, I was so stuck, I was like, yeah, oh well.
I will be back in a
Stream
minute.
is buffering.
Breakfast just finished cooking.
Yeah, it's really aggravating to know that the stream should be running perfectly. It's just not.
What is the quest you were referring to? Asking Gore about?
Different game.
Oh,
They've got a special feature in Apex right now where you can do this solo mission where you try to portal your way around inside of a complex. It's pretty interesting, but I got about I think I'm about halfway through it. I got pretty far into it, but I just couldn't figure out where the heck else I was supposed to jump to. It's a teaser for next season. There's about 10 days left in season 17.
How can I be of service? Stay a moment.
Are we waiting for Bacchus?
What can I do for you? Stay a moment.
Grey is the shadow on my heart. Will you hear my sorrows?
Search the cairn for the broken sword.
Will you stay?
Evil
Yeah,
adult
when
ringless.
we do Slayer Saturday, we don't even bother with any of the light stuff.
there's
The
another
mounds,
quest.
the
Yeah,
lights, and all that stuff. We just skip all that because you don't actually need that in order to get the deed.
oh, did you already do the one for picking weeds?
I'm
Ed?
waiting for Bacchus.
No, I was making tried everything else. I'll go down the hill and do it right now. I was just doing a loop around the quest givers, make sure I had everything.
I'm just going to smash breakfast into my face quickly. I will catch up with you guys.
There's a couple of points in this town where a quest giver has two quests. Only one shows, and then you accept that quest, and then another one shows.
Yep,
Yep.
And
it's
if
tricksy.
you grab the quest and then run away, you're gonna find yourself running back and forth a couple times extra. You have to look out for that with the guys in that gazebo, Glamour, and the grocer over there, and Cook. Stream's doing a lot of pausing.
Yeah, it looks like a hot mess. I must be dropping 80% of my frames from what it looks like. About the only thing I can do is change ISPs.
Telling you, call Cox and ask them to move your apartment onto another pop in their distribution cabinet.
How can I be of service? Stay a moment.
Riding to Dole Ring West.
Well,
You gotta stop at the grocer. Yeah.
Kind of spread out and out of sync right now.
Where's the grocer?
You're that's the guy right there.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Ellengill, yeah. Oh. There's another.
What's
He's
the
got
other?
another quest, Ed. What I was just talking about. If you pick up the one quest from the grocer, you might not notice that he's got another one too.
And a cause for
Might you
concern.
spare a moment of your time?
Kill the named goblin.
I don't know how far behind what I'm seeing on the stream is from what you actually are doing.
Yeah, it's pretty hitchy.
It's a window into the past.
That's the one for killing the little mini boss, micro boss, I'd say.
I failed to burgle. Thank you for not being a Bacchus and just shooting him while I was trying to sneak up on him.
I'm playing a burglar.
Well, there you go.
I have some sympathy. Don't forget Karen. Oh, why is he chasing me?
I think you riddled him?
Yeah.
It wore off.
Oh.
We can
Did you
re-riddle
call him
him.
Karen?
Were you trying to burgle him?
No, I put my reveal weakness on him and was waiting for the rest of the gang. I mean, he'll respawn. We can go ahead and kill him. It's not a big deal.
I don't need to do anything. Have you searched the Karen?
Yeah, I'm good with Karen. We're fine. Me and Karen are okay now.
Oh, Karen.
I think I heard something about wanting to speak to the manager.
Mm-hmm.
Bacchus, when you're ready, I can port you to the campsite fire if you want.
That's cool. I'll be a few minutes now.
Okay.
You guys carry on. But thank you.
Oh, I went ahead and made a few marbles and caltrops too, so we can do more fellowship maneuvers. If we end up doing instances or fellowship stuff and we don't have a healer, just doing fellowship maneuvers and everybody clicking green isn't a bad way to go. It's just another option.
Let me just run through and do what I need to do here.
Chat is quiet tonight and viewership is way down. I don't think folks are enjoying watching my slideshow streams. I don't blame them.
Break out your elf dances. That always brings the guys to the yard.
Yep. Yes, it does.
I did start a roomkeeper. I don't know how, but we could set up. I could set up a healing build for her.
We had 4 or 5 runekeepers on Wednesday. I mean, if you want to set up a healing build, you sure can.
Mind my words, traveler.
Problem is, I have never done a healer role in any game I have ever played.
It's not that tough. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get it down, it's pretty easy.
I could spin up a bear, although with the rework, I'm going to have to relearn how to heal on a bear. Because there's a couple of new abilities and some new mechanics and stuff.
Might you spare a moment?
How the... Oh, wrong button, Ed.
Alright, I'm done at Dull Ring West. Where are you guys?
I'm plummeting to my death.
Oh, well that sounds like fun. I'll join you.
Yeah. I lifted my fingers off the keyboard, and when I went to type forward, I was sidestepping instead. I'm about to go over the falls. This will probably kill me. Nope, I bounced. Okay, that was highly annoying. Oh, BIJG is Forbin Kid. I was wondering who that was the other night, Forbin Kid. My apologies. Yes, I did an invite.
I don't know the players without a program.
Sorry, I passed you leadership, Ed.
Okay. Ski says we're just in too much awe to speak during one of your streams. Because my streams are like watching a car wreck in slow motion. Now we can do all the full fellowship content in Arid Lewin. See, I am hilarious. I even got Freelancer to chuckle.
So at this point, we work our way back from Thorin's Gate when we do the Slayer Saturdays. Are we up for that?
Sure. The benefit?
Well, there's some discoveries up there, and then we work our way down through Nugland and so forth. And then meet up in Gondaman, where the two paths meet.
Well, Nogland is the fishing hub.
And you get a better start on Hendervale.
Actually, we don't. When we do it as a group, we don't do the Hendervale up there. We do them at the abandoned den, because each person that clicks on the den spawns a bunch of Hendervale.
Good call. They're pretty prevalent down at the port, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few down there, too.
I think I've got everything turned in at Duland that I need. So we're going to Thorin's Hall and not to Gondaban.
Correct. We'll work
Okay.
our way back down.
All right, we'll see you there. Singer says awe as in aw, he's trying. There you go. That's more on point, Singer. Had to buy cans, so I drink them 2 at a time because they're so small. Be right back. Cheer stream hype. How you holding up there, little one?
the swift travel from Kalandam to Thorin's Gate not available for free to play?
Yeah, that would have been a lot faster, but I left from Duland instead of
Okay. All right.
Callendam.
I was just wondering because I thought that one was a free one.
It is.
No problem.
Oh, one of the quests that we do want to do is the first gear. It unlocks being able to turn in the dwarf stuff later on.
Yeah, good point.
First stage relics and Goblin Town tablets.
Isn't it the crests?
There you go, Goblin Town crest.
I think they're Dowerhound crests, aren't they?
Okay, we'll go with that. I thought there was something you get out of Goblin Town too. Is it Dowerhand crests in Goblin Town?
Those are for Rivendell, right?
Oh, okay. No, there you go.
Tavar.
And for tonight's snack, I grabbed some spicy Thai chili almonds. They're not very spicy. Got the same problem with these I have with the habanero ones. I've been eating too far up the spice scale, and now these don't do much for me.
Burned out your taste buds, huh?
No, just kind of woke them up to a higher level of pain tolerance. I'm just going to go tag the silver load mine real quick.
We can all meet up at Thorin's Hall and grab that gear quest.
Sounds good.
But we will want to go to Silver Deep Mine for the discovery anyway.
Yep.
Don't forget the first time that you have to talk to Durin that you also stop by the dwarf marker.
And the hobby master.
Well, what?
Make sure you get your fishing trained. There's a very handy hobby master here in Thorin's Hall.
And you have to stay inside, and if you want to fish, because everything's frozen outside.
You can fish at Nogland.
Yeah, I just mean up at gate.
Yep, you are correct about that.
Who's this clustering of? Oh.
And back
Hard
again.
to
Breakfast was
travel.
nice.
Wish I could turn them off.
Breakfast is one of the 6 most important meals of the day.
It was nice enough that I might make more in a little while.
Pieces of the dwarves complete.
Wow, nice. Isn't Gondaman one of them?
That's...
Yep.
I must have already been there, I guess.
I see how it is. Hey guys, don't go to Gondaman. I want to be the only one who's got my discovery quest done. We're on to you.
We'll get there.
We ride for the first gear and for glory. That's not the right direction, Ed. Not that Ed would need to train fishing, because of course he did it day one. Exactly, Zinger. I don't care what dirty, horrible lies Donnie told you guys. I had fishing trained the whole time.
Uh-huh.
It could be true. You don't know.
Except I do know. And it's amusing.
That's why I'm always amazed when you guys...
Mm-hmm.
You guys are all like, oh, Ed's such a nice guy. It's like you literally watch me torture Donnie 2 or 3 nights a week.
Actually surprising he's not been around.
He doesn't like to hang out on Lotro Stream on Fridays because he can't talk and chat.
Ah, that would be right. Excuse me.
He does occasionally pop in and say hello, but obviously typing is
Doesn't
a
stick
bit
around,
more
yeah.
challenging for him, yeah. Ski says he spends hours getting fishing levels up. Exactly, I think I'm at 11 right now. Apprentice angler.
Where are we?
Mine is only a 2.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh, that's good for Thorin's Hall rep, too.
I have several tunes with 200 fishing, though.
Telerian had 12 or 14 of them at one point. I'm afraid to count. And I want to say Ginger has 200 fishing on a lot of characters also. I hope Ginger's okay. She hasn't been around. Has anybody talked to her lately?
Who was it that moved recently?
Ginger moved to Kentucky.
Was it Ginger?
Kentucky,
There you
not
go.
long ago.
Well, I've seen Somatome up, but of course I don't know Somatome moved. She might be out on her own and not living with Mom. Alright, where are we headed to now, Egarther?
We'll just head to the Stable Master and down to Nogland, your favorite place.
Alright. It's not my favorite place, but it is fun murdering goblins, and they have us do a lot of that there. I find the dwarf quests a lot more challenging and tedious than the elf quests. Might just be my lack of familiarity. I normally tend to do the elf side of the map more. We ride for Nogland.
No, the Goblin Chieftain is definitely tougher than anything on the elf side at a similar level.
I just mean some of the repair the dented armor and prove that the sleeping guard, that stuff like that. There's just a lot of running in or out of that mine, and it's like, yeah.
Excuse me, where's that gear again?
Oh, it's in Skorgrim's tomb,
Yeah,
Rockbelly.
where...
right under the statue in a chest.
Oh, for crying out loud. Ran straight bed past it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, myself and Punton are running around in here at the moment.
Okay.
And I even saw the chest was glowy and clicky and didn't click on it. I thought
You
it
thought
was...
to yourself, that's odd. Okay, move right along.
yeah, no, I thought it was for the epic that you do through here. Actually, no, not even the epic, the introduction. I was like, weird little bug that's still glowing and clicky.
Oh, you mean like the forever glowing puzzle vault?
Yep.
They're going to have that fixed by the 20th anniversary.
Oh yeah. And the way the stupid thing opens. Big flapping stone lid.
There it is. Completed Places of the Dwarves. That's weird. I haven't been to Gondaman and I'm done with the dwarf stuff.
You rode past it, and maybe you got the discovery.
Oh, that very well could be, yeah. Defeat bears.
But Places of the Dwarves also includes that little encampment, the little mid fortress on that one hill across from Gondaman.
Isn't that Dower Hands?
It is the Places of the Dwarves.
No, that it doesn't include that one.
Scouting,
That's under
yes,
some
scouting
other
the Dower Hands.
explored view.
Yeah.
It's one of the.
Dang.
That's the Dower Hand Strongholds one. So, are we going to do the lynx and the bears and the Hendrabell and stuff? Because we normally don't here.
Yeah, yes, please. We need to get enough quests done to finish the questing deed.
Join you there shortly.
You can be whatever height you like. We don't have the quest
I
to
think-
find this guy yet.
Yeah, if you pick up cutting cords.
Oh, I
then
didn't get it. For
there's
some reason, it wasn't visible for me.
Is it trivial to you?
I got a bear. Yeah.
You might not have seen the quest ring it over and no.
I was looking extra hard, but yeah, I might have missed it.
Grimkill.
You talking about Vifil here?
Mm-hmm.
That's the epic.
Cutting cords isn't.
No? Isn't Find Vifil on the epic line?
There's a hunter's lodge clear back up in the hills here that I don't think is part of anything. I'm always fascinated.
Decoration.
Yeah, I'm always fascinated when I find stuff like that. That it's like, this is in game and they've done nothing with it, and
Somebody put the effort into putting it there, and
yeah.
There's some other dwarf that's by a campfire up there, but that one's different from this.
That one's for, yeah.
Lynxes.
Protecting him
Yeah.
from lynxes. He's well farther along. I don't know if anybody's close enough that these lynxes I'm killing are helping.
Yeah, I got credit for a couple. I guess I'm done with bears too.
got XP for something then.
Yeah, if you go to the pile of bears on the other side of the road. Yeah, Picking off random
That's-
wildcats.
Did you guys pick up the quests here at Nagland?
Yep.
Yep.
We're working the quests, except I think I'm missing one or two. I'll go turn in and see where I'm at here.
Yeah, defeat bears, defeat lynx,
Find
find
Vithel,
Vithel.
find,
That's the 3.
what's his name? The guy with the links. Oh, that's
Grimsong, or Nos Grimsong or something.
Nod Grimsong. Oh, Grimkel Stonebearer. There we go. That quest was probably there and I just missed it.
That was
Curses, I say.
Nas.
Hurry up and get to level 140 so you can do non-stop delvings. Ooh, that does sound fun.
Kind of on a delving hiatus right now.
What do you need?
You know, as much as I enjoy them, I've done them like a couple of times, and I don't feel the need to do them anymore.
You
Blasphemy.
don't want the Duran's Bane title?
Not,
Duran's Bane,
I mean,
Bane.
I wouldn't mind the title. I'm just not prepared to do the work to earn it.
Yeah, that's, I think, 1,000 tier 10s.
No, that's
just stupid.
no. Is that account wide or character?
Nope, I think it's just
And
a
there was
character
one of
one.
the few times when Ed was definitely right because of that.
Thank you, Freelancer. I know that hurts you to have to say that.
Delvings. Holy smokes.
You can do
Collect the goblin fetish.
12, 13 a day.
10.
Ed went apoplectic over a tier 4.
Yeah, I was quite happy to do none a day.
See, oh yeah, okay. There are more missions than there are, but you can only do the delvings. Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
Yeah, and just getting all of the mission deeds done in good to bad is, and elders played is, that's a feat.
I don't think you guys are probably close enough for the links that I'm killing.
Probably not. Yeah, myself and Punton are down below the goblins at the moment.
I'm killing goblins.
You only really need to hunt for 3 or 4 lynxes because you do 6 with that quest with Nos Grimsong.
Where is Nuss again?
He's farther northwest. I'm actually pretty close to him right now.
Heading sort of in your
that's
direction.
Part of the dwarf prologue.
Well, here's Vifil.
Oh yeah, keep going.
There's a bear we need to kill.
Collected the goblin fetish. Wouldn't it be weird if the goblin fetish turned out to be a designer shoe warehouse catalog?
Brand would be fit right in.
Then it would turn out that he was, what do they call him? Boogans? From Edenwaith?
Possible. Yep.
It's all
Well, you
starting
get
to
them
make
in,
sense, yeah.
Yondershire too.
I have not really been out to
I don't believe
Yondershire
I've ever
yet.
been up here before.
Near the Goblin Chieftain on the way to Sarner?
I'm running up the hill here.
The big ramp?
It is rather rampy. Yep.
Defeat goblins, defeat the chieftain.
Well, if you're trying to head toward North Grimsong, you need to target me.
Okay.
northwest
Yeah, no, I've
of you.
never. Yeah, no, I see that.
You have to go around.
having
You do have to go around a hill.
Yeah, having a bit of a look around here at the moment. Is
Not have a finish.
I don't know that I've got the quest for Nosgrim as yet. Or do you find the quest at him?
Should have been there at the same time as the other initial ones.
No, I picked up everything. There wasn't anything there. It's probably a follow-on. Well, let me head back.
I think it's part of the dwarf prologue, isn't it? Don't you have to start that with the guard at the Thorin's Gate and all that stuff?
Yeah, could be.
I mean, we could go back and do that, but I think you have to follow the chain.
I think the battery in my mouse pooped out. Either that or I just can't find it.
Not good.
Nope, I just couldn't see it on the screen. It was blending into the background.
It's a prologue quest, The Wisdom of the Thrushes.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't have that.
Okay. Well,
Excuse me.
never mind.
I do, however, have a quest to kill bears, which I'm busy with.
You mean
I
you
failed
don't
to
do
burgle.
all 4 prologues? Actually, there's 5 now.
One more bear. Ooh, excuse me. I'm running out of steam.
Oh, if anybody has any extra rowanwood boards, I would love some.
Not on this character, unfortunately.
Sphincters and excuses, Bacchus. Make it happen.
Well, and I have a level 132 woodworker on this server, and I'm a hoarder, so I'm sure I have plenty of Rowan boards.
I haven't even picked up professions on this character yet.
Should probably get around to that.
Sooner or later.
The last few tunes that I've created, I haven't bothered with professions. I mean, when you've got everything triple maxed out and full gilded, you kind of get tired of it.
Blasphemy. Although you're not wrong.
Now, maybe when they revamp crafting, and when they have the crafting events, and you want to run a bunch of alts through to get all your lucky stones and all that good stuff.
Hopefully they'll do something really cool, like come out with legendary crafting tools and essences for crafting tools. That'll make it more fun. Said nobody ever.
I was about to say, oh no, don't give them ideas. We
Right,
could
it's
have a
gonna kill some.
legendary crafting reward track.
How many days we got left on the reward track, Nick?
18, 17?
No, it's more than that. No, actually, it's not. You're right. It's time has gone way quicker than I thought. 17, 18 does sound about right. Yeah, I've got like 70 levels to go on Evernight. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I've never completed a reward track.
I was going to say, it's pretty important you guys get that done, because there's going to be some very minor trait on one of your legendaries that you can boost by 0.1% if you finish that, so make sure you get that done. Otherwise, you won't notice the difference either way.
Punton, do you
Actually,
still...
the top additions to the traceries have a very notable bump.
Oh, I know, it's just all very tedious.
Oh, you mean from 490 to 495?
From 480 to 495 is quite a notable bump.
Yeah, I'm still at 480 on most of my characters. It's, grinding up the blue... what you call them?
And why is it important to get that bump? So you can do delvings.
And raids and stuff.
And raids and stuff.
And if you're not doing
Well,
delvings and
when
raids
you've
and
got
stuff...
your primary stuff maxed out and you're trying to increase finesse and critical rating,
Mm-hmm.
it's you know the difference. When you get finesse over 23%, and critical rating over 35,
Oh, you cap at 35, more than that's a waste.
there's
But
Depends
reaching
on
cap
class.
is... Yeah, it depends on... And, that then gives you...
there's 2.5
Options.
bonus potential, but yeah, 35 is your target.
And you know what the fun part is? With the stat squish, we're probably going to have to rebalance things all over again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All part of the fun of playing MMOs.
Wouldn't want it to get boring.
So, where are people in their quests right now?
I'm busy killing a goblin chieftain, or on the way to.
Okay.
I'm cleaning up lynxes.
Free is here with us.
And I think I'm dropping gear.
Do we want to head back up and turn in the gear quest, or do we just want to let that sit for now?
Well, I turned it in.
I turned in the
second
first one.
Oh, where was the second gear? I didn't bother picking it up. Was it up by the goblins?
Same guy.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
No, I know where to
Oh,
get
yeah.
the quest.
Second gear is yeah, it's up here, partway toward the Goblin Chief.
Okay, I think I didn't pick it up.
Oh, and I literally just picked it up rather by accident, as in the second gear. I was not looking for it at all.
Like, hey,
Yeah,
free
that was
stuff.
it.
It's just very amusingly, as you're talking about it, is that's looks like the chest
I
that
was
it
looking
probably
at
is
it,
going to be.
yeah.
in.
I got the lynxes. Apparently, I need to get a few more Henderville.
Yeah, I need to kill 11 more of those. And it would probably have been quicker to just jump down the hill.
And more fun.
7
And
of
risk your
12.
undying.
Also true.
Yeah, because that title does so much for you. It's not even a fishing title. Who the hell cares? No danger, no thrill.
I remember on Treebeard when people were starting to do landscape difficulty, and they cranked it all the way up, and it's like, oh, there goes my undying title. It's like, well, what did you expect?
To kick the crap out of everything on maximum difficulty, because that's what they've been used to for 16 years. They didn't expect hard to actually be harder.
I rather amusingly on my stream on Sunday, playing Electro, got stuck into a fight and got my head handed to me very quickly. It's like, what the hell just happened? Because I hadn't played the character in a long time. Turned out I had the difficulty set at +7.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I've been there. I went to do my Cardoom dailies. I went into Poison Gardens and like got flattened. It's like, what the hell's going on? Oh, I'm at heroic.
That was the funny thing, is I started off with a story instance. And it was, normal, because instances, they remove the, and so I wasn't anticipated. Then the very next mob that I pick a fight with clubbed me like a baby seal. It was ludicrous. Like, what the hell just happened?
You're probably playing some weak-ass hunter. Hunter class, worst
nope,
class.
I was on a champion. The hunter is the one that killed the mob.
Ah, I was going to say, if you'd been playing a proper class like champion, you'd have been fine.
No, the captain got ruffle stumped, and the hunter is the one that managed to run around a little bit, going, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die!" and pew 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 pew, and killed him. Right, let's go find some.
Okay, I got my Lynxes and Henderville done. I had a ride to the top of this hill. I haven't looked at this for a long time. Is this still just gated that goes nowhere?
Here?
Where I'm at?
Uh,
Sorry, the stream will
yeah,
catch up in
it's
about
just
15
anywhere, I
minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wished they would do something with that.
Well, maybe someday it'll path us to Linden or something.
Yeah, they have shown a willingness to go back and revisit, or open up lower level content. Well, I have.
Yeah, they remove a barrier in the Old Forest, so you can step straight into Cardoland, which is like 9 levels higher.
Well, or even better, if you go too far in Swanfleet, you end up in Enderwave.
Yep.
It's like, oops.
You kind of have to try to do that one, but yeah, you can drop down into the Dwarf Village, Tower Muhal.
Hobbit Village.
Yep.
Yeah, first time I did that, and it's like, wait a minute, I recognize this quest. What am I doing in Edithwine?
Did you need something?
Time to sell some garbage.
Yeah, but that big ramp, big stone facade, big closed gate, and it's like, where are you
Yeah,
going?
somebody's going to do something with that eventually.
Vincent's having fun being a murder hobo, just killing everything that moves.
I find that comment very insensitive to the homeless. Excuse me, people experiencing homelessness.
It's alright, they haven't got computers to be watching the stream on any side.
That's true.
That was an insensitive comment.
There was people arguing in a panel about the Snow White movie, and somebody used the word dwarf, and another person said, "You can't call them that. They're persons with dwarfism."
Somebody having a little trouble understanding basic principles of English.
It can be a confusing language.
It can be, but I don't know that that's one of the...
They were choosing to find offense at nothing. If I'd been on the panel, I would have said, "So I shall in the future refer to you as a person with idiotism."
Perfect.
Ah, there it is.
What do you need?
Right, that's 8 of 12 Henderville.
Feathered nuisance.
Greetings, traveler.
Hey Darnell, how you doing?
Well, hi.
Alright.
It's good. How's your shoulder coming along?
It's good.
Good.
It is good.
We're looking forward to you joining us again.
It's gonna be a while, unfortunately.
Well, you hurry up and get better.
I had a bit
When-
of an accident yesterday, kind of added
It's
to
late.
it as well.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Don't miss the boat that day. Sorry.
Thank you. That's good. Yeah. I hope
Well.
to be back soon. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, where are we
raised the
headed?
title.
We're
I'm
done.
just running around looking for birds.
Yeah, if we're done, once we're done in Noglan, we can just head to Gondaman.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
I'm actually trying out gas controller. This
Oh,
control game.
I can imagine. That must be a little tricky.
Yeah. Feels weird.
If you can handle a controller, you can start playing
how do you-
Apex Legends.
And then rage. Rage quit all the time.
Yeah,
I
I
mispronounced Rocket League.
Yeah.
somehow I think it would be very amusing to see a Darnell rage.
Oh, people think it's hilarious, but then they also think it's scary. So.
I'm pretty sure Lord Bobulus can tell us a story or two.
Oh yes. Oh yes, he can.
And how is the good man today? Hope he's well.
He's relaxing after a day of work, having some beer,
That sounds
watching things.
like a very pleasant way to spend an evening.
Yeah. He had a long work week, so he's pretty tired.
Oh, it is the weekend.
Yep, it's the weekend. Yep.
Thank heaven for it.
Greetings to you.
Well, I've still got a bit of work to do this weekend.
Here, it's what everybody's working for.
Thank you, Mike Reno, for that report.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
You just killed Lord Bobulus' head.
He's digging the Loverboy references.
He came right as you said that, or came into the stream right as you said that, and yeah.
Right, there we go. That's me done
There
for
you
head
go.
and dribble.
He knows.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment? Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah.
You need to knock that off right now. That gets to be contagious.
Very good.
I don't know how
Yeah,
strong a
definitely.
range it would be considered between Loverboy and Boz Skaggs, but
Yarns and Eagle.
Oh, I think I'm finished up here at Magland. So, yep. Fundament.
Are you guys doing a bunch of lowland quests?
Arid Lewin.
Arid Lewin.
Or, yeah, not lowlands. Oh my goodness.
I was just
Yeah.
trying to get caught up on some deeds, and everybody was like, "Yeah, we'll come and hang out." I welcome the company.
Ah. Okay.
he said while he rode away from everybody as fast as he could.
Oh, I still value the company. I'm just out doing my thing.
Excuse me.
I'll burgle some dour hands.
I must apologize. I woke up early for some reason, and it's catching up with me. I'm rapidly running out of steam again. This is weird.
Did you have coffee?
I'm slugging the last of this cup right now.
Have you tried rebooting and then reloading Steam?
That's next.
I just hope when we go to the Ethiopian restaurant on Sunday, the owner's not like, "Oh, good to see you again." I don't know what he means, Mrs. Mustafa. I wasn't just here on Thursday.
Yeah, what Lord, what Lord Popular said.
Jumping jacks, get that blood pumping. Exactly.
What can I do for you?
Aglerkin has been successfully defended.
You guys are there?
I am. I'm just running around doing stuff to be doing stuff. Actually, it looks like the stream's smoothed out again. It's looking okay for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This one spot down here, just kind of north and a little bit east of Gondaman. Sometimes there's as many as 8 spawns here. I see 4 or 5 right now.
What
In one spot.
Spawns up?
It can be bats, it can be bears. Occasionally it's a dour hand. But yeah, it seems to spawn a lot of things at once. Quite weird.
Thinking I might actually bow out a little early and head back to bed for a while. Because Yeah, it's not been a busy week, but it has been a longish week. I'm just tired all the time lately.
That's understandable. Yeah, Lord Bartlett has been feeling much the same as well.
Yeah, I've been feeling that way too.
Nobody cares. We only care about people who attend air shows that are in the same town they live in, Antler.
I know I got to
So,
get the flyer
come
done
September
up so I can post it, so he knows how to block out the day.
Yep. There you go, Antler. When you start attending the radio controlled air show, that's when we'll start paying attention.
And we're tired about hearing about your stupid birthday that nobody cares about, especially your mom.
Greetings, friend.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she puts on sackcloth and mourning clothes when that day comes around. Yeah.
Stay a moment.
So that's one nice thing about Antler. I don't think Antler's ever gone, Ed's such a nice guy. He's privately just thinking, Ed's kind of a dick.
Ed's a kind and loving person. The world will be a harsh place without him.
Smile.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
Ed always has a big smile on his face when he's being mean to Antler, because Antler deserves it.
It's true, he does. I feel a little bad because I know Antler kind of has a crush on me. He was so excited for me to get my webcam working on Linux. He's like, oh no, I can't see Ed's face. What am I going to do? I've never been able to grow a mustache like Albert Popwell. You should be happy with my portrait under Windows.
Well, ladies, gentlemen, I think on that note I am going to bow out. So, loving the.
All right, Bacchus, get some sleep. Have a great Saturday, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Will do. I'll see you. Yep, see you guys all tomorrow morning, or tomorrow evening, rather. All right, take care. Cheers for now.
Good night, Bacchus. We should be getting pretty close to getting the quest feed done.
Ski says, never be kind of, always go all in. Exactly right. Zinger says, it's understandable Bacchus Headstream can do that. Exactly. I am the Ambien of Lotro streamers. Do not watch Big Ed while operating a motor vehicle or heavy machinery. Please be sure to have 8 full hours to devote to restful sleep before watching Big Ed, Mustafa.
You should go Confucius say, don't watch Big Ed Mustafa.
That's just crazy talk.
Lord Bob's just tired of you. Okay.
If people don't watch me stream Lotro, they don't know how much better they can do it. I inspire people to stream. So they're like, this guy's an idiot. I can do way better than that. Do you know how many people I've inspired to stream Lotro after watching me suck at it? A lot. The Ambien of Lotro streamers minus offensive tweets. Have my tweets not been offensive? I need to step up my game.
Chop, chop.
Somebody's fishing.
Well, it is one of the Tedments. Thou shalt craft, thou shalt fish, thou shalt manage thy inventory, thou shalt do thy task item turn-ins, and thou shalt eat on camera. So, I gotta make sure I get a complete, thorough stream in. Although if I'm the ambient of Lotro streamer Zinger, I wouldn't be the one making the offensive tweets. It would be my viewers after watching the stream. They'd go on Twitter and just say all kinds of horrible things. And I do not encourage that. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but this Coke Zero is delicious and crisp and refreshing. Sorry, that's not a jet engine taking off. That's just our air conditioning kicking in. Plus, the can opens at about 600 decibels. That was just at desk level, too. The bottle caps I open up right under the microphone. Doing no such thing with the cans. They're just that loud naturally. I had to go run to bring the camera in. Rain coming down horizontal. Can't try for any more lightning picks until the winds stop. Well, good luck with the lightning pick, Ski. That's something I don't think Mrs. M ever did. We've had some spectacular lightning around here. Looks like Egarther's killing every furry thing in Arid Lewin.
Well, I'm finishing up my advanced wolf slayer.
Okay.
And the quest. And I should have the quest key done once I hand these in.
Well, I got goblins and wolves done.
For the exploration deed, however, we would have to go around up to the ward spire and then down to the docks and then all of Rath's Array.
Yeah, it's a lot of real estate to cover. Ski says, sadly, I'm obsessed with lightning photography. My dad gave me something that I have packed in a box somewhere to help with it, but I don't know which box.
Guys ready to move on to Thrasy's Lodge, or you want to hang out here somewhere?
I'm just fishing in the grim water. Foreman Kid, what are you working on, buddy? Looks like he's just hunting furry things too. One more bear. And hand in bear meat. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but I've actually eaten black bear. One of the guys at my old job bagged one and made chili with some of the meat. It was not good.
Doesn't taste like chicken?
No.
Venison made into chili is delicious.
Yes, it is. Well, this guy might have just been bad at cooking bear meat. I don't know. If you've had bear meat and liked it, please let us know in chat. It tastes like poo. It didn't taste like honey. Just kind of tasted bland and under-seasoned, if I remember. Or as Uncle Roger would say, it tasted like sad. One more point of fishing skill and I'm ready to move on. And there it is. Just like that. And there's the yellow bar. Not destroying these fish, it's catch and release. have nothing to turn in here yet, so... I joked before about how I want to go out to a restaurant sometime and put a reservation in under the name Cliff Hendreville. Be a good way to spot other Lotro players if they actually go, that sounds familiar. Of course it does. You've probably quested an Aaron Lewin before. Table for Hendreville, Cliff Hendreville.
I like to joke that some guy named Cliff is the romantic interest of misadventure.
Ha 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 ha.
That sounds legit.
There's some lag.
Yep. Just a little, though.
Oh, man, my subscriber town services just expired.
Oh, man.
Whatever shall I do?
I still have no idea what those are. There's Forbin Kid.
It's best that we don't tell you.
It's like remote control TV. Once you have it, you can't live without it. It's like an easy button. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Alright, folks, I'm gonna be heading off to bed.
Alright, Antler. Have a good night, bud.
Good night, Antler.
I will see you folks tomorrow.
I wonder what we're doing tomorrow.
Hit message.
I hope it's something fun. Shall we go to the Ward Spire and get some spiders killed?
Sure.
Sounds like a good time. We ride for the Ward Spire and for glory. And while we're out here, we should try to slay the lag beast, for it is ferocious.
That spire isn't going to ward itself.
Another feature of that town right across the river that you can't get to. That's always bugged me. I want to go check that place out and I can't get there from here. Did they cover it with trees? Is it gone? Yeah.
Is that across from Yondershire?
Yeah. I think they changed the landscape. This all used to be a town over there and you couldn't get to it. It's like, what's the dealio, yo? Alright, let's go find that lost cook. There's a spider. Here's a spider.
Shooters.
I could have gotten off my horse and I could have swung my daggers, but we've got hunters in the party. Clearly there's no need for me to work up a sweat. Nice. I can't even get to the targets. Spiders don't have any pockets to pick, so I'm basically useless here. Well, it looks like that settlement is up there. They just moved it to the top of a cliff. All those ruins. Well, I think there's a gear out here too.
Yeah, that's like the fourth here, I think. Third or fourth or something. It's after the, where the whites are.
Yeah, it's
We're
pretty
behind.
advanced down here.
Well, there's one down on the docks too, I think.
I don't know if I'm going to get credit for that or not.
Well, if not, maybe you can go back up and start it over.
Yep. Is there a turn in for that, or does that auto-complete?
It autocomplete.
Yeah, I didn't get it then. Nothing popped for me. I'll go rerun it.
but a moment of their time.
New quest, Tangled Up. Alright, hopefully that completed for Forbin Kid already.
Oh.
He says, yep. This is why it's so important to have multiple crafting characters on a server, because your metalsmith and weaponsmith will only find gold, silver, and platinum, and then your jeweler will only find iron and ferrite metals. It's very annoying. So there's another spider area, so we don't really have to finish Spider Slayer out here. Good shooting.
How can I be of service? Maid of honor?
Megovanen.
Oh, the indignity. I actually have to interact with an NPC to sell off all my junk.
Well, we hate that for you, doggone it.
Swilad Melon.
May I help you?
Like you to buy some crap.
Did you guys kill Skithy Blackhand already?
Nope. I don't know I have the quest, to be honest. We're supposed to get that from Matthew?
Oh. Actually, yeah, that comes from Matthew. I wonder if I can share it.
I think you should be able to.
I don't think it has any prereqs.
Yeah, it does. Sundered Shield.
Yeah, didn't we do all that? Didn't we all do that, though?
Yeah. If you're sharing it, though, it's not popping up.
I was trying to.
Is it saying anything?
It says, has completed all the objectives on an earlier quest in this quest chain. And then it lists the Sundered Shield twice. So maybe there's another turn-in.
It could be. Might have to go to Gondaman to turn it in.
You know, it might be one of those deals where you turn it into one NPC and they say, hey, go talk to this other NPC that's standing right next to me.
Also possible. Alright, well, let's go turn some stuff in Gondaman and see what we can clean up, I guess.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Oh, 'cause I'm full. Alright, I gotta do some task item turn-ins.
Greetings.
Completed Known to Thorns Hall.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What do you need? Well met.
I require snacks for Ed's stream. Be right back.
What do you need?
I couldn't stand it anymore. I went and got town services. Yes, I'm addicted.
That's okay. One of the reasons I show off free to play is to encourage people to go ahead and go VIP. Don't be like me, boys and girls. Spend the money. This is the tedium that awaits you if you don't. Oh, virtue cap reached. That is influential. Enjoy the Coke Zero, Forbin Kid. Can you guys believe I still don't have an endorsement deal from them?
The shame, the shame.
Exactly.
Megovon. Sweet-eyed Mabel, will you stay a moment?
Did you get Vow of Vengeance?
Not yet. Heading up there now. She also gave me the Elfstone quest.
What do you need? Come and stay aboard.
Now there's Vow of Vengeance.
What do you want? Come, stay a moment.
Talk to Langless. Alright, I think that's my sign. Unfortunately, Saturday is a dialysis day for Mrs. M, which means we'll be getting up at 4:30 a.m., which is going to be coming up way sooner than I would like it to. Anyway, my thanks to Egarther, to Freelancer, to Bacchus, to Forbin Kid. Who else joined us tonight? Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. And my thanks to everybody out there who hung out with us, watched, talked, and chat. The Green-Eyed Gamer is streaming tonight. Sauce 5 Skis streaming Lotro at the moment. Izzy Beth is doing Stream Raiders. Lariana, Fallout 76. Let's go say hi to the Green-Eyed Gamer. I don't think I've had a chance to raid Jessica in a little while either, so that'll be nice.
Yep, take care, everybody.
Have a great night, everybody. Stop by my personal channel this weekend. We'll be doing something tomorrow and shooty boats on Sunday. And look forward to hanging out with you all again. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.
Hey.
And the stream's a jittery mess again. No explanation for it.